up, gentlemen? So I'm assuming that as a dude, you'd be totally cool if your spicy senorita wanted to go downtown to say hey to Big Al a little more often. So one of the biggest complaints that I hear from dudes about their spicy senorita and their relationship is that she's not doing that or wanting to do that as often as possible or at all. And I know that this can be a big relationship strainer. And if you're pressuring her and she doesn't want to do it, this is definitely a recipe for disaster. But there are some things that we as men can do to encourage her and help her enjoy the process a little bit more, which in turn will help you enjoy the process more. If you're ready for me to help you, help her, help Big Al get a little more oral action, why don't you drop me one of these to be like, oh yeah, I'm excited, gentlemen, drop it. Come on, drop it to tell the algorithm to suck it. The first thing that you need to do to ensure that the drive downtown is as pleasurable as possible and she doesn't absolutely hate going downtown to see Big Al is to make sure that Big Al isn't too hairy, also that he's not a stinky, musky savage. Do you think this is pleasurable? It's not pleasurable because, for one, the chance of you getting pubes in your mouth goes up exponentially. The other thing that goes up exponentially when your monster man bush is mas grande is that it gets stinky. The reason it's stinky is because all this hair actually traps odor. The other thing and downside to rocking the monster man bush is that Big Al looks like Little Al. Takeaway, you gotta trim up Big Al if you expect her to enjoy the process of actually going down to see him. Now, the other thing it's going to make her absolutely not want to go down ever is if you stink. The proper private protocol in order to smell amazing is to shower, clean yourself, because that's the thing. Don't just use soap. Get in there with something scrubby and scrub out to make sure you're getting all the funk that's been functified off of him. The other thing I want you to do, gentlemen, is powder. But not too much powder because powder doesn't taste amazing. Something else that doesn't taste amazing is cologne. Don't ever spray cologne or use deodorant on your junk. I know you're thinking it, right? Because I've even tried. I'm like, yo, what if I just got a little deodorant? What if I spritzed the little rebel hero or king on that bad boy, right? That would be amazing. Once again, overpowering deodorants or body sprays is just as offensive as you having musky nuts. Number 2 is don't pressure. Come on, just do it. Don't beg. Please, just kiss it. And definitely no guilt trips. Okay, but I'll bet your friend Janice would do it. No! If she feels like it's an obligation or she has to do it, this is a quick way for her to not ever want to do it. Sometimes she's going to want to do it, sometimes she's not going to want to do it, and sometimes she might be like, maybe, but by you encouraging her or doing the third thing, which is actually reciprocating the action, she will do it to her. One of the downsides to the movies is that we always see dudes getting Big Al attended to, but we very rarely actually see the woman's, what should we call, Brenda? Nobody's ever paying attention to Brenda until it's time to actually go to work. Gentlemen, the fact is, you've got to realize that she often will enjoy you going down to give her a little oral action. Why? Because it feels amazing. And honestly, that is one of the best ways that you're actually going to get her to be all like, oh no, Jesus help me, oh my God, this is amazing. The reason is because that action very rarely actually stimulates that little thingy thing enough to actually make her be like, oh Jesus, oh my Lord, I can't even help myself. By you being a conscientious partner and going downtown to see Brenda and taking your time nice and slow, little seduction action, this automatically and astronomically increases her ability or interest in going down and hanging out with Al. But now if you're like, yo, Alpha, I don't really even want her to go downtown because of the traffic and parking and the price of gas. Have you seen the price of gas? Gentlemen, if this is you or sounds like you and you're not interested in having her go take a little road trip to Altown, chances are you're suffering from some form of ED. And if that is the case, you gotta go see today's video sponsor, Roman. I get it, right? Erectile dysfunction is not easy or comfortable to talk about. Usually as a dude, we brush it under the rug like, not tonight, honey. I'm not really feeling it. I think I might have lost my mojo a little bit. But with Roman, it's easy to talk about with a healthcare professional that can prescribe you real medication. It's simple, safe, and totally discreet. With Roman, you can get a free online evaluation and ongoing care for your ED, all from the comfort and privacy of your home. The healthcare professional will work with you to find the best treatment plan, and if medication is appropriate, Roman will ship it to you with free 2-day shipping. The whole process is simple, straightforward, and discreet. And getting started, guys, is super simple. All you got to do is hit that link down below, GetRoman.com/alpha, and complete an online visit. Erectile dysfunction used to be tough to tackle, but now there's Roman. Complete an online visit today to connect with a healthcare professional and take care of it. Guys, hit the link down below, GetRoman.com/alpha, and complete complete a free online visit. And if approved, you're going to get $15 off your first order of ED treatment plus free 2-day shipping. That's GetRoman.com/alpha to complete your online visit plus get $15 off your first order of ED treatment plus free 2-day shipping. Guys, the fact is you deserve to have a happy, healthy sex life. You owe it to yourself, you owe it to your partner, and you owe it to Al. The fourth way that you're going to help her, help you, help Al be awesome is to not actually grab her head and force her down on Al. When's the last time you gagged or choked on something and thought to yourself, damn, I can't wait to do that again? Dude, but Alpha in the movies, they look like they love it, which is the reason why they got like tears and snot running down their face. Pushing her head down is definitely not a turn on. Also not a way for her to want to come back and do it some more. Now you're like, yo, Alpha, what do I do with my hands? I really don't care what you do. You can put them on your hips. No big deal. You can put them on your head. That's cool too. If you want to rest them like on her shoulders, okay. Maybe gently on the back of the head, maybe, possibly. Be careful. Don't because I know that you're like, oh, right, and you're going to get all little bit frisky. Gentlemen, chill out. The next thing that you should do in order to increase the likelihood of her giving Al a kiss goodnight is give her a compliment on how well she kisses Al. Earl, you are the best. My God, you're freaking incredible. What you do, like I'm talking, talk it up, gentlemen. Here's the deal. Even if she's not like the greatest at it, it's okay. Don't let her know that. Make her think that she is absolutely blowing your mind. If she thinks that she's doing things to you that nobody's ever done the way that she's doing them to you, she's gonna be like, yeah, I am good, right? And if you're like freaking out and being like, oh my God, you're so amazing. Woo, baby, you're a dirty girl. I can't wait to know where you learned to do that. Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. The one thing you need to do, though, definitely, is go over the top. Because in her head, she's like, yo, I'm totally killing it. What happens when you're going downtown to visit Brenda, right? And all of a sudden, she starts getting like yes, right? What happens? Exactly. You're like, yes, this is awesome. And you're like, yo, I'm the champ. I'm the king, mama, right? It happens. Same thing and rules apply to her. The next thing that you need to do if you want to help her, help you, help Al to be awesome again, gentlemen, is start the process prior to getting in the bedroom, right? We talk a lot about foreplay and the fact that it starts before you actually get naked and get ready to get freaky. Foreplay starts before the bedroom. So it's flirting, it's talking, little whispering in her ear being like, yo, mama, you know what I'm going to do to you, right? And she's going to be like, really? And you're going to be like, yeah, and you know what I want you to do to me? Yeah, exactly. See where this is going? And last, but certainly not least, you got to give her a heads up. Literally, as in like heads up, because I'm about to do that thing I'm about to do, right? Now, here's the thing. Once again, movies, I blame movies for guys thinking, yo, she definitely wants me to just like blast away like in her mouth or in her face or in her hair. 99% of spicy senoritas, they don't want it here, gentlemen. And if she's dressed, definitely don't mess the dress. Have a plan of action. Think about it at a time. Where are you shooting that bad boy? Whether or not it's on yourself or on the floor, wherever, just make sure it's not in her eyes. It's a birthmark. Or is it? It is. I'm just kidding. It's a birthmark. What I'm not kidding about is the fact that if you hope for, expect, or would like that spicy senorita to go downtown to see Big Al, you got to make sure that the drive is a pleasurable one. Because if she's hitting a bunch of speed bumps that are hairy and stinky, forcing her, begging or pleading or being mad when she does it, gentlemen, you think she's going to want to go for a drive to see Al? The answer is no. Gentlemen, the fact is you are awesome. Al is awesome. And now, hopefully, she is going to be awesome to Al.